So let's talk about one of the exciting things that's upcoming, which is your film, Code Name Abdul. Tell me about that.
Well, I shot this film a year and a half ago in New York, and it's been a very interesting project for me because it literally came out of nowhere. The director contacted me on Facebook, which is so unusual for me to respond to somebody contacting me on Facebook. You know, like I wouldn't. I'm very private, I'm very closed up. I don't deal with people unless they come through people. You know, we're very guarded as personalities. And when Ishwar connected with me on Facebook, there was something in his message. It was the way he reached out to me that I just felt like, okay, you know what? This person sounds interesting. And I was like, I want to read this script. So he sent me the script and I loved the character. I thought she was very strong, very targeted. Like, you know, it's very unusual for us to get characters like this. She was such a protagonist. You know, she was driving the film. She was driving the whole plot. She was driving the whole narrative. And I thought that the way he wrote it, even though she doesn't appear like she's driving the narrative, and that was just so interesting for me to do, that I was like, oh my God, I really want to play this character. Even though it was a small film out of New York, didn't know what it was going to be like, didn't know who the director was, he was not familiar to me. I took a chance. And I think it was a good chance to take because I met some interesting actors on the project, very, very good actors. We shot the whole film like a play. It was just so great to work with actors who are so giving as well. We really supported each other. We became like this real unit, you know, everybody from Akku, Ashok, Sumain, they were just so fabulous to work with that I feel that it really helped me and helped my performance.
So tell me a favorite moment from that film.
My favorite moment from that film, oh my God, there's so many moments. But I had to do action in one scene, and we had an action director and he's directing me and I'm thinking, wow, this is how Ajay does it. I really enjoyed doing action. I enjoyed holding the gun, and you know, I was like, oh wow, so this is what it feels like to hold a gun, and this is what it feels like when Jay like hits somebody, you know, like.
Did it get your adrenaline running?
Yeah, it really got my, and I kept saying, I was like, after all, I'm his Sali, I can do this, you know, like I kept telling myself, I'm like, dude, you can do this, you're Ajay Devgan's sister-in-law, you can do this.